Well, I'm calling it. This is the last game the Diamond Dogs will play in MLB The Show 21. I'm Nicholas Callis. Fenway Park, home of this game. The Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs playing the Oakland Bulldogs. They essentially have the same logo, using the same bulldog for their logos, but they are playing, and this is it. David Price doing the pitching for the Bulldogs. Fenway Park, the location of this game. Last game for the Diamond Dogs in MLB The Show 21 with early access to MLB The Show 22, opening at midnight Eastern Time. Fly ball into center field. And no problem at all out there. It's out number one. And we got Mickey Mantle with one out and the base is empty. Mickey Mantle, switch hitter, batting from the right side of the plate. That one fouled off for strike one. So this is David Price pitching. This is his signature series card with the Tampa Bay Rays. Was extremely elite when he played for the Rays. That one's into center field. Mantle's going to try for two. The throw in is accurate, but a little bit late. Mantle slid around the tag. Now here's Mookie Betts batting with one out and a runner in scoring position. Down low, counts 1-0. David Price has since played for the Boston Red Sox, and he's now on the Los Angeles Dodgers roster. And now here the player batting is a guy who was once and still is teammates with David Price. When Price got sent to the Dodgers, so did this player. It's Mookie Betts. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Swing and a miss. That's out number two. Well placed by David Price. Hank Aaron will bat now with two outs and a runner in scoring position. It's upstairs, ball one. Mickey Mantle doubled. He's the one on second base now. Strike one called. It's flared softly into center field. And the catch made out there, and that ends the top of the first inning. Dogs get no runs on a hit and leave one runner in scoring position after a half inning. It's Dogs 0. Bulldogs coming to bat. I can't really say the Dogs anymore, can I? Because it's the Diamond Dogs and the Bulldogs, so I'll try to be more specific moving forward. But I'm Nicholas Callis. Lefty Grove doing the pitching for the Diamond Dogs. Former Philadelphia Athletics pitcher, and this is an MVP card. Lefty Grove was a former most valuable player. But Xander Bogaerts doing the batting. Shortstop of the Red Sox. This is his card from the All-Star game. He signed an extension last offseason. So he's expected to be on the Red Sox for at least the next few years. That one out to right field. Mickey Mantle under it, and Mantle makes the catch. That puts out Xander Bogaerts to start the bottom of the first inning. Now here's Trey Turner. Turner, one of the fastest active players in Major League Baseball, was traded during the 2021 season, went from the Nationals to the Dodgers. That one skied up around the green, monster to left. That will bounce off the wall. Mantle will play it off the wall. They're going to try to score Turner. The relay in is, well, it was enough to deter Turner from turning and trying the extra base. So he'll be content with a triple. One out bottom of the first. Now here's Mickey Mantle. This Mickey Mantle card is represented on both sides. So this is his MVP card from 1959 in the American League with the New York Yankees. Swings and misses. That's strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Fouled off, count now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mickey Mantle. Legendary outfielder for the New York Yankees. Swing and a miss. That's in the dirt. Turner's going to try to score. Lefty Grove there to cover the bag. And Trey Turner's out in plenty of time. So Score that a strikeout and a fielder's choice that allowed Mickey Mantle to reach first base, but the Dogs do get an out at home. Trey Turner tried to advance on the wild pitch, but does so unsuccessfully. Ball one on the appealers. Vladimir Guerrero batting with 2 outs, and Mickey Mantle on first base. This is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s, this is Vladimir Guerrero's signature series card when he was on the Montreal Expos, which are now the Washington Nationals, so you can find him in the Nationals team affinity. 3-ball, no strike pitch. Swinging 3-0, and that's fair into the corner and left. Mantle headed for third. Betts gets it in. Mantle will get thrown out at third here. Well played by the Dogs. Cut off by Tatis Jr., and then he relayed it into third. Mantle rounded the bag too far, so he's cut down. And that ends the first inning. So no runs on 2 hits for the Bulldogs. And 1 runner left on after an inning. Still no score. Chipper Jones to bat for the Diamond Dogs. And he swings first pitch and fouls that one off. 5, 6, 7 do it for the Dogs. Chipper Jones, Willie Mays, and Ivan Rodriguez. Chipper Jones, a switch hitter, batting from the right side of the plate. This is a flashback MVP card for Chipper Jones. He won the National League Most Valuable Player with the Braves in 1999. 2-ball, 2-strike count. And he fouls that pitch off just in front of the breaking ball. David Price pitching for the Bulldogs. Throws that too far inside, counts full 3-2. Signature series, Tampa Bay Rays, David Price versus MVP Atlanta Brave, Chipper Jones. And he pops that pitch up. That'll stay on the infield. And plenty of time for that catch to be made. It's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. making the catch for out number 1. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Vladimir Guerrero are playing on the same team, father and son. Both from 2 different eras. As that pitch is popped up, Mike Piazza has a play. Inbounds, he makes the catch. So 2 pop-outs. Top of the second, now here's Ivan Rodriguez in his signature series Texas Rangers card. And he pops one up, but that will reach the seats. Strike 1. On the ground left side of the infield. Throw to first is in the dirt, but picked out well by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that ends top of the second. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on for the Dogs. So let me figure out who's playing third base, because I made a mistake. Austin Riley's playing third. My mistake. There are a few 27s on the field now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Austin Riley. To name 3, or Shohei Ohtani, but I thought Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was playing third base because he can, but he is not the third baseman. It's Austin Riley, so I made a mistake earlier in the game, and I apologize and want to correct that. Strike 1 now on Shohei Ohtani, the cover athlete of MLB The Show 22, which is set to release early access in just over an hour. $12 o'clock Eastern time. Swinging a foul ball, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Ohtani, but he's the cover athlete. And there's a bunch of just Japanese relics, and there's going to be some stuff that is going to honor Japanese baseball and MLB The Show 22, it seems. I mean, they've got just a lot of, like Japanese themed stuff, it seems, in the game, and it's pretty exciting to figure out. I mean, this MLB The Show 21 seemed to want to honor African-American history in baseball, with Jackie Robinson being the special cover athlete, so it's nice to dive into Japanese baseball now as well with Shohei Ohtani and so many others now who've come through Major League Baseball and been talented and successful. 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. Strike 3, well-placed pitch, 102 miles per hour from Lefty Grove. That's out number 1. Now here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he mentioned before. He and his father are playing on the same team here from 2 different eras. Vladimir Guerrero senior, has his Washington National, well, yeah, it is Washington Nationals card, but it's really from the Montreal Expos 2002 Signature Series card. And then we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who is being represented with his All-Star card from this past season. Into second, well thrown by Mickey Mantle. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. able to just slide around the tag. So he's in scoring position with one out now. Here's Austin Riley. Swinging a miss, strike one. Austin Riley, a new World Series champion. That's a swing and a miss. Counts no balls and 2 strikes. Austin Riley now World Series champion. Won it with the Atlanta Braves last season. The Atlanta Braves, the defending World Series champions as we come into the 2022 season. Swinging a pop-up, outfield, straightaway center. Mickey Mantle under it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes back to tag. Catch made. And Mantle gets it in quickly. That's out number 2. So 2 outs, and here is Los Angeles Dodgers Signature Series Mike Piazza. Piazza, one of the best hitters you'll find in the show 21. But his defense not so elite. Still a 99 overall card. I mean, his offense is that good. And his defense isn't bad. It's just not the best you'll find among the catchers in this game. Nothing in 2-pitch. Popped into the air, right center field. There's Mickey Mantle under it, and Mantle makes the catch, and that ends the second. So I made another mistake as well. That was Willie Mays who threw it in from left center field. Mantle's in right, Mays is in center, but either way, no runs on a hit for the Bulldogs. We'll go to the third. Still no score. 8-9-1 due up for the Diamond Dogs this half inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitcher spot, which is occupied by Lefty Grove, and then back to the top for Jackie Robinson. Rips in the left, but that'll go foul. Counts no balls, 2 strikes. David Price just around 25 pitches now through 2 full innings out on the ground. Austin Riley at third. He'll throw over to Guerrero Jr. at first, and down goes Tatis Jr. for the first out. One out top of the third. Here's Lefty Grove. With a batting average of 0 coming into this game. No ball, 1 strike pitch. It's a high fly ball out toward left field, and that'll be strike 2. Fouled off. So Lefty Grove played in a time where pitchers could still hit a little bit, so he's got some good pitching statistics. Or excuse me, some good hitting statistics. And you're really milking out this at bat right now. That was a tough take. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Strike 3 call, so he can only do so much. It didn't go down on 3 pitches, so a small victory for a pitcher batting in the lineup. Now 2 outs, top of the third. Bases empty. Here's Jackie Robinson. Swing and a miss. Jackie Robinson batting with 2 outs and the bases empty. Top of the third inning. Sharp ground ball toward third. Austin Riley throws to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out is Jackie Robinson, and that ends top of the third inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for the Diamond Dogs going to the bottom of the third. No score still between the Diamond Dogs and the Bulldogs.
Hey. You had your time.
Lefty Grove is on the mound now for the Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs, throwing to David Price. 9-1-2 hitters due up for the Bulldogs. Start off for strike 1. Well, David Price and Lefty Grove, 2 left-handers going at it and throwing shutouts to this point in the game. David Price tried to bunt that one, but Chipper Jones snuffed it out quickly and made a routine play. So round number 1. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here's Xander Bogaerts, who's 0 for 1. All-star shortstop with the Boston Red Sox. And this is his All-Star card. This is from the game. And the reward you could earn after the game. He had enough of a memorable performance to get a card. That one popped up on a broken bat. Catch made by Hank Aaron for out number 2. That'll bring up Trey Turner, who tripled in the first inning Tried to score on a wild pitch, but got thrown out. So we're still tied scoreless in this bottom of the third inning. Swing and a miss for strike one. Lefty Grove consistently punching those 102 mile per hour fastballs. 0-1 pitch. Fouled off, count quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes on the former Washington National, now Los Angeles Dodger. Strike 3 on the swing, and that ends the third. 3 full innings in the books. Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs 0, Oakland Bulldogs 0. We'll go to the fourth. 2, 3, 4 hitters do it for the Diamond Dogs in this half inning. Mickey Mantle, Mookie Betts, and Hank Aaron. Mickey Mantle 1 for 1. He got a double in his first at bat. One of the only hits for the Diamond Dogs at this point in the game. Switch hitter batting from the right side of the plate. Fouled off, count quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs counts 1 and 2. The last game the Diamond Dogs will play in MLB The Show 2021. Swing and a miss, it's out number 1. This is arguably the best Diamond Dogs team that's ever been created if you've seen them from years past. I mean, they've had all 99s on the team, but this is the first year that some legends that haven't been collected before have been collected, and just all the program awards that were achieved. I mean, this team is elite and by far the best in the history of the Diamond Dogs up to this point. No ball, 2 strike pitch. Strike 3. Good breaking balls from David Price. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Here's Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss. 98 from David Price. Counts 0-1. I mean, 98 is still a fast velocity, but compared to his mound opponent, not that fast. Lefty Grove's been consistently throwing 102 miles per hour. David Price touching 98. Inside counts 1 and 2. Hank Aaron batting. This is his milestone, 715 home runs in a career card when he passed Babe Ruth to be the leader all time. He's since been passed by Barry Bonds, who hit 7 more than he did in his career. Hank Aaron finished with 755, and Barry Bonds leads for all careers in home runs with 762. That one in the left field toward the wall. It's off the top of the wall. And that's the problem with the Green Monster. It's only 310 feet out to left. So Hank Aaron only able to get a single on that long fly ball with a good arm from the Bulldogs outfielders. Now here's Chipper Jones, who skies one to the left field. That's back toward the wall, and that one doesn't have to bounce off because it cleared the wall, and Chipper Jones and Hank Aaron can go home safely. 2-run home run from Chipper Jones. Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs 2-0. Top of the fourth inning with 2 outs. Now here's Willie Mays. Swing and a miss. 100. There it is. First triple-digit fastball from David Price in this game. Perhaps a little vigor after giving up the 2-run home run. Strike 2, 98 mile per hour fastball. Oh, 2 pitch. That's fouled off. Count still, no balls, 2 strikes. And again, we're about an hour and 15 minutes away from the release of early access, and then will be the show 22. Swing and a miss. So down goes Willie Mays to end the top of the fourth inning, but the Dogs get 2 runs on the homer by Chipper Jones after 3.5. It's 2-0. Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs lead the Oakland Bulldogs. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Bulldogs to begin the bottom of the fourth inning. Mickey Mantle to lead those 3, and he grounds that one to the right side. Hank Aaron plays. It's a foot race to the bag, and Hank Aaron wins. It's out number 1. We'll bring up Vladimir Guerrero, who singled in his first at bat. Comes back in the first inning. Lefty Grove let up a couple base runners at this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. This is Vladimir Guerrero's signature series card with Montreal Expos, but listed as the Washington Nationals because the franchise is the same amongst those 2. Guerrero has also played for the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles in his career. right center field. That's a base hit. Got through the infield. They were shifted, so nobody was at second base. Prevent that ball from going to the outfield. So there's the second hit of the game for Vladimir Guerrero. That'll bring up Shohei Ohtani. This is the show's finest card for 2021 as that's popped into the air. Stays on the infield around the plate. Ivan Rodriguez plays it successfully. It's out number 2. 2 outs, Guerrero on first base. Now here's his son, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who doubled in the second inning. I mean, that's not a reason to love Diamond Dynasty as well. Just watching the different eras that you can have play with and against each other. And right now you've got a father and son combo from, cards from some of their primes playing on the same team. It's very interesting to me. That one caught out and left by Mookie Betts. 4th inning over. This game moving along quickly. No runs on a hit for the Bulldogs after 4 full innings. It's 2-0. Diamond Dogs lead it. 7-8-9 due up for the Diamond Dogs in the top of the 5th inning. Ivan Rodriguez, Fernando Tatis Jr., and then the pitcher's spot, Lefty Grove. That one grounded to third. Austin Riley throws to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and on one pitch, Ivan Rodriguez is out. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. in his 2021, the show's finest card. That one belted to left field, and it is foul. Into the stands and in front of the Green Monster. Counts 0-1. Looping breaking ball, but Tatis Jr. couldn't time it well. It's fouled off. Counts 0-2. Too high. Counts 1-2. And he belts that pitch to left field, but it's going to hook foul. Tatis Jr. not timing these up well. Swing and a miss. Could not catch up to the fastball. It's out number 2. So I mentioned that David Price played for the Rays, the Red Sox, and the Dodgers. He also played for a couple other teams in his career as well. In between 2014 and 2016, he was traded to the Detroit Tigers when they were trying to bolster up in 2015, but their players just didn't mesh well together. So he was shopped to the Toronto Blue Jays in 2015 and was added to their monster team that fell short again in the American League Championship Series. Of course, that window of opportunity for the Blue Jays has since closed. They're getting better now, but their players from that prime point no longer on the team. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up. I'm Nicholas Callis. Last game for the Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs in the year in MLB The Show 2021. We're technically playing this in 2022, but the new MLB The Show game has not quite been released. We're getting there, though, just over an hour away. That one popped into the air. There's Willie Mays to play it, and Mays makes the catch. That's out number 1. But just over an hour away, early access beginning on Friday, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, so the game will be released and should have coverage of that coming within the next 24 hours at the least. As the new Dynasty season gets underway. I'm going to be kind of sad to watch this team just wither away as you have to every year. This is undoubtedly the best Diamond Dogs team that's been constructed since Diamond Dynasty and the Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs started in 2012. So, been quite a season. Brings a little bit of a tear to my eye every time a season ends, but there are new teams, new players to use, a new team to construct in the next game, and that'll be happening in an hour and 10 minutes. 2 outs, David Price batting. 0 for 1 in this game. Tampa Bay Rays Signature Series card. Already talked about all the teams he's played for in Major League Baseball so far. Still a good veteran arm, not the hot commodity he was 8-10 years ago. But a veteran arm on a Los Angeles Dodgers team that has been in the running for the NL West every year for about 10 years now. They had won 8 consecutive NL West division titles, the Dodgers did, until the Giants finally took it from them in 2021. Giants had an immaculate year. That one swung on and missed. Rodriguez to Aaron, and that completes the strikeout of Price. So 5 full innings in the books. We're over halfway done with this game. It's 2-0. Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs. Top of the order, do it for the Dogs. The Diamond Dogs in this top of the 6th inning. Jackie Robinson, Mickey Mantle, and Mookie Betts. Line drive into right center field. That will split the gap, and on one pitch, Jackie Robinson may have extra bases. He's on his way for second, and he's in there. Leadoff double for Jackie Robinson. And with that, David Price walks around the mound a little bit and waits as the Bulldogs get some action going in their bullpen. David Price has thrown quality pitches, just one mistake that blemishes his line score so far. A 2-run home run given up to Chipper Jones. Fine foul count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike on Mickey Mantle, his 1959 American League Most Valuable Player card from when he was at the New York Yankees. And Mantle hits that pitch into right center field. That's toward the gap. Catch made by Mantle in center. So he hit the ball to himself. That's something you don't see every day. But still enjoyable to watch. That's out number 1. Mickey Mantle flies out to Mickey Mantle. Now here's Mookie Betts. Betts 0 for 2 in this game up to this point. 2 ball, no strike count. After that pitch missed too high. 3-0, another high pitch. Finds the zone with that 3-0 pitch. Counts now 3-1. And Betts hits that one out toward Pesky's pole in right field. Catch made. That's out number 2. Robinson's going to tag at second. The relay goes to third, but it's late. And Jackie Robinson slides around the tag of Austin Riley, so he's up an extra 90 feet with 2 outs. Here's Hank Aaron. Check swing, no swing. That's ball 1. And that's a fly ball hit out towards center field. Mantled back under it. Catch made. Top of the 6th over. The Dogs fail to score after getting a hit and leaving a runner on base. 5.5 innings are over. Dogs of the Dogs of the Diamond. The Diamond Dogs lead it 2-0. I try not to just say Dogs in this game because the Bulldogs are technically the Dogs as well. You got the Oakland Bulldogs hosting the Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs. But it's the bottom of the 6th inning. Xander Bogaerts the leadoff for the Bulldogs. Lefty Grove still pitching and throwing a shutout. Well, easy come, easy go. I jinxed it. That ball's gone. Xander Bogaerts with a solo shot, leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. And the lead cut in half. It's now 2-1. I mean, Xander Bogaerts turned around a 102-mile-per-hour fastball. Quite impressive. Here's Trey Turner who takes ball 1. This is Trey Turner's All-Star card from the 2021 season in MLB The Show. This was back when he was with the Nationals. He was their head representative getting a card. There was a team affinity package, I think it was Team Affinity 3, where every team had a highlighted All-Star get an enhanced card, and that Trey Turner was the player from the Nationals that was selected by the developers to get a card. That one caught for out number 1. So Xander Bogaerts homer to start this half inning. Trey Turner just flew out. Now here's Mickey Mantle batting 1 out. Bases empty, bottom of the 6th inning. A Chipper Jones 2-run home run has given the Diamond Dogs their lead, but it was cut in half when this half inning started. Mickey Mantle flies that one to center field. Willie Mays under it, and Willie Mays makes the catch. It's out number 2. So after the home run, 2 quick outs, and now here is Vladimir Guerrero. A couple singles for him to this point in the game. Him and his son on the team. He's playing right field, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is playing first base. And Vladdy Sr. has 3 singles in this game now. That one lined to the right. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani up to the bat. 0 for 2 in this game. This is the show's finest card, and he is the cover athlete of MLB The Show 22. Early access for that game set to release in just about an hour now. We're getting there. We're getting close. That's why this is the final game for the Diamond Dogs in MLB The Show 21. Runner goes from first. Pitch high. Rodriguez throws down to second. Tag applied, but it's late. So Vladimir Guerrero steals second base. He's in scoring position now with 2 outs. His outside count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Swung under the fastball. 6th inning comes to an end. So no runs on a hit. 1 runner left in scoring position. After 6 full innings, it's 2-1. The Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs. Chipper Jones bats now. Top of the 7th inning, in this 2021 Diamond Dogs Dynasty team winding down to a close. The last game, this is the last game the Diamond Dogs will play in MLB The Show 21, with MLB The Show 22 right around the corner. No ball, 2 strike pitch. Down low, counts 1 and 2. Chipper Jones homered off David Price a few innings ago, gave the Dogs their only runs of the game so far. The Dogs have maintained that lead to this point in the game. It's 2-1. The Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs. Line drive toward right field. Around Pesky's pole. It stays fair and hits Pesky's pole. It's gone! Chipper Jones, his 2nd home run of the game, and he has all 3 RBIs. Scored all 3 runs for the Diamond Dogs in this game. It's 3-1, Dogs lead, and that's it for David Price. Garrett Whitlock has come in to pitch for the Bulldogs. Pop foul. Willie Mays at the plate. Strike 1. This is his milestone card. 300 home runs, 300 stolen bases in a career. Legendary New York Giant, and also played for the New York Metropolitans when they were created as a team in the late 50s, early 60s. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Check swing, appeal, and it's called a swing. The appeal successful. Willie Mays goes down on strikes. And with 1 out, here is Ivan Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Sharp ground ball up the middle, knocked down by Whitlock. He recovers well, throws to first, and gets the out. Sharp ground ball hit by Ivan Rodriguez, but can't get through the infield. So 2 out, stop at the 7th. And here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in this game. 2 out, space is empty, top of the 7th. Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs by 2. Inside, count even 1-1. Fernando Tatis Jr., the young, talented shortstop of the San Diego Padres. This is the show's finest card in MLB The Show 21. Bobble at shortstop allows Tatis Jr. to reach. They're going to call it an error, allowing Fernando Tatis Jr. to get on base. Now here's Lefty Grove. They're going to let him keep pitching, it seems, because he's batting here in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, counts even 1-1. Swing and a miss, counts 1-2. 100 miles per hour on that sinker. That's some heat and movement. Down low, counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, with Fernando Tatis Jr. on first base. Reached on an error. Fouled off. Lefty Grove keeping this plate appearance alive. Count is still 2-2. Chased it. That's strike 3. That ends the top of the 7th inning. Dogs get an extra run, though, on the home run by Chipper Jones. And after 6.5 innings, it's 3-1. Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs at Fenway Park. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will bat now. He leads off. 6-7-8 due up for the Bulldogs in this half inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is 1 for 2 in this game. His father is 3 for 3. Combined, the Guerreros have 4 hits in this game. They're in the same lineup. Line toward right center field, but the outfield had him shifted. So Mickey Mantle's playing in the right center field gap, and he makes the catch. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here's Austin Riley. Austin Riley 0 for 2 in this game. And he fouls the first pitch off for strike one. Austin Riley, newly a World Series champion with the Braves, who won the World Series in 2021 and are the defending champions coming into 2022. On the ground up the middle, that's a base hit. Austin Riley picks up his first hit of the game. He's on first with one out in the bottom of the seventh. Now here's Mike Piazza, and the Dogs are going to start turning the bullpen on. Andrew Miller and Kirby Yates both warming up in the bullpen now for the Diamond Dogs. Lefty Grove's thrown well so far, but one big swing could tie this game. Mike Piazza represents the tying run right now, but he pops that pitch up shallow right field. Jackie Robinson out there to make the catch. That's out number 2. And now the pitcher spot for the Bulldogs comes up. So they're going to look to find a pinch hitter. And their selection, Salvador Perez. The leader in home runs this past season. Played for the Royals, hit 50. Career high for him, and again a league leader. A major league leader. On the ground. Played at third by Chipper Jones. Throw goes to first, and the inning's over. No runs on a hit for the Bulldogs. 7 full innings in the books. It's 3-1. The Diamond Dogs are leading the Bulldogs. Jackie Robinson to lead off. And this top of the 8th inning, top of the order due up. Jackie Robinson, Mickey Mantle, and Mookie Betts. Ground ball third base. There's Austin Riley. Throws to first. That's out number 1. Mickey Mantle will bat now. His last hit was in the first inning. That's fouled off. Counts no balls and a strike. And a high drive towards center field. Out there's Mickey Mantle, and he's got it. That's out number 2. Two outs. Bases empty. Top of the 8th. There's Mookie Betts. And he rips that pitch into left field. No doubt about it. Mookie Betts has gone deep over the Green Monster, and the Dogs extend their lead. It's 4-1. Third home run for the Diamond Dogs. First hit by Mookie Betts. And now Hank Aaron punches one out to left field, headed toward the Monster. Guerrero back at the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. Hank Aaron never stopped running. He'll get into third with a triple. Diamond Dogs really punishing. Oh, it's Salvador Perez on the mound. Holy cow. I mean, no wonder the Dogs are doing so well. Salvador Perez is pitching. He's a position player. And now Chipper Jones hits that one high out toward right field, but not very far. Catch made. That's out number 3. So go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dogs get a run, though, on the Mookie Betts solo shot. 2 more innings for the Bulldogs to try to come back, but the Dogs have a 3-run lead. Diamond Dogs have a 3-run lead. Lefty Grove still pitching. He's now got a 3-run buffer between him and the opponent, the Oakland Bulldogs. Top of the order due up for the Oakland Bulldogs, and Lefty Grove is still pounding those fastballs at 102 miles per hour. That one hit high into left field. And catch made by Mookie Betts for out number 1. Here's Trey Turner, who tripled in the first inning. That's his only hit to this point in the game. Swing and a miss for strike one. This is Trey Turner's All-Star card with the Washington Nationals from 2021. On the ground, past the third baseman into left field. Mookie Betts throws it in. Trey Turner rounds first far, but he goes back. He's at first base with a one-out single. Now here's Mickey Mantle. Mantle fouls that pitch off for a strike. A ball, one strike pitch. Fly ball out toward left. Mookie Betts under it. Catch is made for out number 2. Trey Turner didn't tag, so he'll retreat. 2 outs, bottom of the third is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 3 for 3 with 3 singles in this game. And he lines that sharply, but caught by Fernando Tatis Jr. That ends the 8th inning, so the Diamond Dogs prevent the Bulldogs from scoring in the bottom of the 8th. Last inning of regulation, it's 4-1. Diamond Dogs lead the Bulldogs. 6, 7, 8 hitters do it for the Diamond Dogs in this half inning. Willie Mays, Ivan Rodriguez, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Fouled off there by Willie Mays for strike one. Mays without a hit in this game. On the ground, sharply hit, bobbled at shortstop, and Mays fast enough to reach first without being out. So he's on first with nobody out, top of the 9th inning. Ivan Rodriguez will flare that pitch out toward right field. That will fall and get past the right fielder. Mays on his way to third. Rodriguez elects to stop at first base. And now they're going to send Mays home. The throw is late. Mays scored. It's 5-1. Salvador Perez still pitching. And Fernando Tatis Jr. rips that pitch foul. The Bulldogs seem to have given up on this game with Perez pitching, and now Tatis Jr. flies one into left field. That's headed toward the monster, and it's off the very top of the monster. Throw into third is in time. Tatis Jr. tagged out going from third to home, or as he was trying to round third, but a run scores on the play at 6-1. And now here's Lefty Grove. On the ground right side, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps on the bag for out number 2. Jackie Robinson will bat. Grounds that pitch left side. Diving stop at shortstop, but no play made. Jackie Robinson safe at first. So with 2 outs, top of the 9th, and a runner on, Mickey Mantle will bat, and he skies that pitch foul for strike one. Salvador Perez giving up a few runs now in this game. Of course, he's not meant to pitch, really, because he's a position player, but the Bulldogs, I don't know if they're out of pitching or what the deal is. No way to ask right now. But an unusual move, keeping him in the game. Counts 1-2. Foul ball, again, still 1-2. On the ground right side, played at second by Xander Bogaerts, flips to shortstop, and that ends the top of the 6th. The Dogs tack on a couple more runs in the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Bulldogs coming in the bottom of the 9th. It's 6-1. Shohei Ohtani will bat. And he fouls that pitch off for strike one. Line to the right center, that's going to fall for a hit. That'll roll to the wall. Played by Mays in center. Leadoff single, or excuse me, leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled off for strike one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3 in this game. Strike two. Popped up shallow left center field. Out to get it. Tatis Jr. He catches it. What a play by Fernando Tatis Jr. on the range. Getting his way out into left center field. Catch made, 2 outs. Or maybe 1 out. And that ball lined into right center field. That will split the gap and hop toward the wall. Austin Riley's got himself his first hit of the game. And it's an RBI double, 6-2 now the score. 1 out, bottom of the 9th, runner in scoring position. Mike Piazza batting. He pops that pitch. Around the plate, there's Ivan Rodriguez. Catch made. That's out number 2. And on the Bulldogs with just 1 out left to work with. Here is Salvador Perez. 0 for 1. He came in as a pinch hitter and then pitched a couple innings. Swings and misses for strike 1. Gave up some runs as well. Into left field, so Salvador Perez gave up some homers and he hits one of his own. 2-run shot for Salvador Perez, and this game prolonged a bit. It's now a 2-run ball game. 6-4 is the score. Back to the top of the order for Xander Bogaerts, who is 1 for 4 in this game. Grounded third base. There's Chipper Jones. Throws to Hank Aaron at first, and this game is over. The Pittsburgh Diamond Dogs have won this game 6-4. They win their final game of 2021. MLB The Show 2021 for the Diamond Dogs is over, and undoubtedly the best team created of the Diamond Dogs in the history of Diamond Dynasty and their team in Diamond Dynasty. The era comes to a close with MLB The Show 22 coming out and set to release in about 45 minutes, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, midnight coming around very soon. So, good run for these guys, and celebrate the previous year, and cheers to a new MLB The Show video game with Shohei Ohtani on the cover. Some Japanese-themed baseball stuff coming into that game because he is the cover athlete. Look forward to seeing you in the new game. I'm Nicholas Callis, and thank you for watching.